Nothing. That's a little better.
Right in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fernandez is live. Sassy, lay down. Please, lay down. Lay down. There's nothing. There you go. Good girl. ACR, good morning, brother. Good morning. Oh, damn. Everybody jumped in. Good morning, everybody. Justin, Krista, Seven Stone. Good morning, everybody. I'm sure I missed somebody in that mix. ACR, yep. Got y'all. Good morning, guys. Sorry we're running late. It's been a morning. So, Mama Bear had a early morning doctor's appointment, and then we were dealing with pups so we could get the puppies so they wouldn't be screaming. Good morning, Ohio Patriot. What's up, my brother? Oh. So, yep, I had some news for everybody once everybody jumps on. Some of y'all already know, but some of you don't. So hopefully it pans out and works out good. So for y'all that don't know, I got a job. I start Friday, finally. Finally. So we'll see how it goes, man. The guy called me yet. There's Blue. That's Blue. Is it? Hey, he's chewing on the damn thing again. Puppies. It's time for the puppies to go. The ones we're keeping, we're going to keep maybe, but the ones we're not can go. Oh, Glory. Good morning, brother. Yeah, man. Got me a job. The guy, I called the guy off of the Nextdoor app. My daughter got his number. She was flipping through, and I texted him and was like, hey, man, I'm answering your ad. He was like, well, I just started somebody. If they don't work out, I'll let you know. About a week ago. And he called me yesterday and was like, hey, look, man, I'm going to need help, but I have a buddy who is remodeling a 3-story house, ripping out bathrooms, putting flooring in, doing some paint work. It's got stains, so we have to freaking appreciate it, Justin. We got to prime all the stains. I mean, it's a lot of work. He said it'll take us probably till July to finish it. So he wants me to work with him, and then the days I don't work with him, he wants to use me. Or if oh, damn, who was that?
She was biting the crap out of Luca.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
But yeah, so got work. I'll be good to go, man. Get my stuff back together. I'll still be doing live chats and stuff too, because YouTube is my little part-time thing. I love doing YouTube, man. I've got to make some videos and shit, but yeah, I love doing YouTube. And with me working, I'll have more money to get some more things that I can use on the YouTube channel, because I want to get some microphones and a better phone or camera to use so my picture quality is better. Sassy, lay down. Come on. Here, I'll move that. Come on, Sassy. Watch out there. I need you trying to look. Here, stop. There you go. Sorry, guys. But yeah, man, so that was good news. Talked to the guy for a little while, and he lives right up the road from me. So he said most of his work is around town. The guy I'll be helping, I'll have to drive like an hour. So I don't care. That's one way, but it'll be all good. It's work. So, and it ain't raining. So that's another thing. Are you going to sit down? Mama's here. She's just watching the pups because they're all feisty today. They just ate.
Blue. Stop.
Grab Blue. Just grab her. or not. Mama's trying. Mama's trying.
Don't bite me.
She's a mean little shit. But yeah, so that was good news. I wanted to share with y'all. So on to the other shit. Got the H2 buffer coming for the super safety. Got that ordered yesterday. So that'll be in whenever they decide to send it, I guess. I don't know. I tried to track it this morning. They haven't got any information on it yet. So what?
She got us out of the home.
Come here. Bring her here. Come here, Blue. Come here, big girl. Oh my goodness, look how fat you are. Here's Blue for the morning crew. She said, hey, I'm on TV. I'm on that phone. She wouldn't leave the other puppies alone. She just wanted to come over here. She knows her daddy watches, so she said, my daddy watching, he gets to see me in the morning. And we can take some pictures to send to him.
She looks like a lab.
Damn lab.
Look at her nose. If I'm thinking of ways we can get her.
Yeah, she's lab. Lab and Whammeriner, whatever the fuck that word is. Oh, hell yeah, man. Good go, man. A week with no cigarette? Shit, dude, that's badass.
Hell yeah, Justin. Congrats. That's
Weeks
awesome.
turn into months, months turn into years, and you'll never look back. I never smoked cigarettes. I don't like I have asthma for one thing, so I probably shouldn't even be smoking pot, but I just never smoked cigarettes. And I dip, but that's the only bad habit other than drinking. They're huge, ain't they, ACR? Like they grow like little weeds, man. Like by 6, 7, 8 weeks, man, they're ready to go. Like, and then it's like overnight too, man. Like one day they're just laying there. The next week they're walking around. The third week their eyes are open. The fourth week they're eating food. The fifth week they're fun as shit to play with. And then the sixth week they go to their forever homes. So, Adrian, what's up? Hey, let me have blue. There you go, brother. There she is. Look at that belly. Look at that big old fat belly.
I didn't forget, Adrian.
She's gonna get some pictures, buddy. We were trying to get ready for the live, so. But yep, we'll get some. Look. She. I wish y'all could have saw that little Viper Xena warrior princess back here sleeping up against the wall behind us, and Blue saw her, crouched down and like jumped at her like a little cat. Man, she's trying to get somebody up. She wants to play, and everybody else wants to sleep. So she said, "My mom and dad will play with me." But yeah. Oh, boy, she about got me. I was sitting here a minute ago and Rocco was up here. He bit the shit out of my back trying to get my t-shirt. I was playing with freaking Diva last night too. I took some Benadryl because I'm on my allergies. I don't feel good. Like whoa, she about went off, didn't she? My allergies been kicking my butt the last couple of days. So I took some Benadryl, was messing with her last night, and she got me on the nose. I was like, dang, gotta have them fast reflexes. Hey man, I don't blame you, brother. Mama vapes and I dip. I take these little coffee. It's not even tobacco. I don't even know what the fuck is in it. What? Yeah, it was messing up yesterday, and then I unplugged it on accident last night, thinking it was something that it wasn't. I unplugged the Wi-Fi, but I was trying to unplug a little sound bar that I got from my son to plug the fan and my phone charger in, and I unplugged the Wi-Fi like a big dummy. So, but yes, Wi-Fi is back on. Am I a narco? Yeah, man. What you need? I have 50 keys, 40,000 a key.
She is like crazy.
She is crazy as fuck, man. She said, I feel good. She does.
Abraham, good morning.
Yeah, man, that happens too, old glory. I've got that a few times, but yeah, she got me on the side of the nose. It's got a right in like where my crease is. I was messing with her and I had her fired up, buddy. And then you can't go get mama. I had her fired up and she was like jumping, and I would pull back, and then at one time she jumped and I didn't catch it, and she got me. She felt bad, and like it stung like a motherfucker for a minute, but it was crazy, man. Yeah, they're aggressive kisses. Pit bulls do that. I know what you're talking about, Gloria. I feel you, because pit bulls have aggressive smooches.
Demon's got the longest tongue I've ever seen.
Dude, you think you're far enough away from Demon, he can't get you, and he'll get you. He'll get you in the eye, in the nose. He's fucking got. I've been sitting there, and he's been far enough away to where I didn't think he could get me. He got me right in the damn ear. I'm like, come on, Demon. But I love it. I miss D being in the house, man.
Don't fight.
He's missing being in the house too. He's adjusted to it a lot better than I thought he would. But I want him to get back in the house.
Dude, she's lost her mind.
She is flipping out down here, guys. Look at her. She's like, I'm crazy, girl, Dad. But watch out. Bite you very hard. It's that energy, man. They don't have worms and shit eating all their food now. They get all the nutrients from that food.
Oh, you little girl.
They keep you on your toes. That's all I can tell you. They keep you on your damn toes. I feel you, Glory. I feel you. Demon is the world's worst. Ow. Let me see. Come here, bro. Holy crap. Give me a little fast. Dude, I think she got some monster or something. Look at her. She's like, I'm ready to go. Put me down. I'm ready to go. Nope. There's your mama. Did you see Sassy up there? She said, hey, my mama's over there.
Okay.
She said, yep. I cannot.
Her little heart is just going.
She said, Dad spilled a monster and I drank it and I'm ready to go. You can see her. Look at her. She's wanting down. You can see her. Holy shit. Come on, Blue. Ah, I feel good.
Look at her.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Because they say that when you got young like that, the younger you are when you quit, your lungs can repair themselves. So I've painted for 30 years, man. On top of that, smoking and just working in shitty construction jobs that had shit I know I shouldn't be breathing without a mask. My lungs are pretty toast. Especially when I have allergies, because then I have to use my inhaler, because my allergies mess my head and then it goes to my chest. What are you spazzing, girl? Blue, calm down, baby. Holy crap, olies. She said, all right, Mom put me on the floor. She said, now I'm going to go explore.
Oh, that was so be Demon Glory.
Uh-huh. Yeah, D has got the freaking biggest, longest tongue, and that bitch is always slobbery as shit. He'll get you in the ear and the eyeball. He's licked my freaking eyeball. I'm standing there watching the phone or something. He walks up and just right in your ears.
They're not spoiled at all.
No, not at all, bro.
Where are you going? You're not going under there. Come here.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, yeah. He said, whenever you're going to tell a 50-pound dog that you aren't going to carry him. Just same way with, so D, we got D at 4 weeks old because where he wasn't a good home. Like, he was eating food and drinking water, and I was like, I want my dogs. So I took him. So I got Demon. And he was so tight. You know, you remember these puppies were tiny. He was just like that. So Mama Bear would sleep with him on her chest, or I'd sleep with him, snuggle with him. Well, now he's like 65, 70 pounds, and he thinks he can still lay on Mama like that and get head scratchings. We'll be sound asleep, and he'll get up, move around, and he'll lay down, and I'll hear, ugh, damn it, Demon, and he's laying on top of Mama Bear, and she's like, I can't breathe. So but he doesn't give a shit. He still thinks he's a lap dog, but picking him up is a chore, like walking him, and when it's wet and he's on a leash. DB Cooper, good morning, brother. Hell yeah, man. What's up, my man? Walking him, I've seen him like take off and Mama Bear be like skiing behind him on the mud. She ain't walking, but she's going. You just gotta stick your legs like you're water skiing. Hey, we gotta try that. See if we can get him to chase something and be like,
No, because I already did that.
He took me down one day. He took me down one day. I was walking him on a leash and I went to walk down the steps and he took off and I missed a step and I hit the fucking ground. He turned around and was like, oh shit. And I got up and I popped him and I was like, no, dude, you can't pull like that. No. She said, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew, Mama. She said, I'm a pit bull puppy.
Knowledge Beam, good morning.
Good morning, Knowledge Beam. It's been a while. Yeah, she's there she goes. She is just not having it, bro. She said, I want to explore. She said, I'm walking around exploring. She said, it's gonna be fun. I got a big brother. What was Adrian? Male or female?
A male.
No, she's got a big brother.
Baxter.
Baxter. That's a cool name. He looks like a Baxter. That dog looked like a Baxter. Yeah. And these puppies the same way. You carry them now, but one day you're gonna be like, ain't no damn way I can pick that dog up like
now
that.
They don't want to be.
No, now they just like walking. The big ones. My dog Rascal, I guess my son wants her. He's gonna take her up on his side of the property and put her out there. Because this dog has a freaking affliction for damn frogs. She likes to so down where I live by a creek. We live, you guys know, we have toads and frogs everywhere. Like you walk out, you'll see them everywhere. So my one bulldog, she loves to chase them jokers. He said, Mick don't want to be carried outside, only when you're in the house or in the store. He's great on a leash. He just looks at me, stretches his arms out, and literally, aw, just like a little kid, man. Just like a little kid. But fucking Rascal loves attacking the frogs. She chases them. Mama Bear's always like, stop messing with them frogs. I don't know what happens if a dog puts a frog in its mouth. It might get high or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why she's doing it. Just like a little kid, man. Just like Anna. Dude, 150, 180 pound dog. That's like my buddy's dad had Rottweilers when we were growing up. They had a bunch of them. And they had one in the house named Vaughn, and he was ginormous, dude. I mean, I don't even know how much he weighed. His head was huge. He was friendly as shit, but if he would eat, he'd get shit in his gums, and he'd walk up and like try to clean them out on the inside of your pant legs, like wipe his mouth and shit. And yeah, it was nasty. He'd slobber your ass. Eddie and Steven, they're dogs. They had a bunch of them motherfuckers. They had a bunch you couldn't fuck with in the pens that were mean as shit. What blue? Yeah. I mean, different kind of mean. She's down here tearing my damn pant leg up.
She is on
ow!
fire
You
today.
little shithead. You bite. Oh, you bite hard, girl.
I have
You bite
never
very
seen
hard,
her
bro.
like that.
She said, I'm very playful today. She said, but then when I go to sleep, I'm just gonna like pass out.
She is. She's gonna sleep hard.
She said, I've been playing hard. She says hard to sit down and days.
She says, and right now I can play, and I have to worry about Gunny
Yep.
beating me up.
Yeah, Gunny
Or
was
Rocco.
tough. Yep. Buddy has a Lassie dog chase. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I ain't never seen a dog chase frogs like Rascal does, but she'll be out there and you'll hear her growling and pawing, and I'm like, what is she trying to get? And there's a freaking frog over there. So I just seen her do it the other day for the first time. That shit's crazy.
What? I was
With way Rascal chases the frogs.
Oh yeah.
Man, that damn Benadryl still got me feeling. I don't feel good. I feel loopy. I hate taking medicine. I don't take shit unless I absolutely positively have to. And for 2 days, I've been dealing with them allergies, and I took one Benadryl, and I still feel like I can sleep another
I
12
think
hours.
the people had a cat or something because, well, it came from the coast too. But I keep smelling cat pee. And then
My
yesterday when you
allergies
said
killing
that,
me.
it confirmed it. So
Yeah.
I think it's, yes, I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Because I didn't have allergies like this in the other one, but then we got this one, and this motherfucker tearing me up. Ow, girl. Oh,
Good morning,
good
Becoming
morning,
Dangerous.
Becoming Dangerous. Hey, man, I got the H2 buffer coming Dangerous, so it should be here within a week or two. Girl, she's about to shut my ankles on there. So then we can put it in, see what works. PS5 is supposed to run. Oh shit, man, my son would be happy as hell. He got one, and then something got spilled on it and tore it up. Hey, don't
Leave her alone.
you don't mess with her back there. My babies. What is it? What's some daddy brother women's? Ow, ow, ow. Spaz. Spaz Eater. We should call you Spaz Eater. You should be your name. Should be Spaz. Whoa, girl, she popped right off my damn lap. All right, I'm gonna put you back down. Just don't bite my ankles. She's like, I want to play. Homestead Medical, what's up, my brother? Good morning. I got the super safety. It's a forced reset. I got that, but I got it in my Stag Arms DB, and I have the wrong buffer. My buffer isn't strong enough, so I got a 3-round burst, and then I got a light primer strike. So I cycle it out, another 3-round burst, and a light primer strike. It has the auto bolt carrier group, the full auto bolt carrier group in it, a Wilson Combat charging handle. It'll have a BCM H2 buffer, 4.4 ounce buffer, and the super safety. And it's Magpul grip. It's my personal rifle. So the super safety functions when you rack it like this. Like it functions like it's supposed to. So I just didn't have enough buffer weight. So what the guy explained to me, when these guns shoot semi-automatic, so pull the trigger, everything goes, and it all comes back. And then the buffer, when it shoots that fast, the buffer weight ain't coming back. As it's coming forward, some of the weights are still in the back. It doesn't have enough ass to set the shit off to fire the firing pin. So you get a light primer strike, rack it out, start over again, and as it's cycling, about third or fourth, fifth shot, it doesn't have that weight's not coming back forward enough. So I had to, and they didn't tell me that when I bought it. I looked it up on like a troubleshooting thing, and they said you have to have an H2 buffer. It has to have the H2 buffer to work. So as soon as I get it, I'll get it in and go up and test fire it. So like I said, I function tested everything, and it works as it's supposed to. And we'll see if the buffer really did the trick. So,
Dude, she is jacked up on some.
oh, it's still fun to shoot the 3-round burst, but you get a 3-round burst and the gun stops because it doesn't shoot. You get a light primer strike, so it doesn't kick the bolt to chuck the shell to put another shell in, so it doesn't fire. The trigger goes dead, which that works good when you're training. Like I was like, so I automatically dropped the mag, racked the other thing, put the mag back in, rack it again, send it home. But it's working like it's supposed to. Just that one thing, man. And they should put that shit. Yeah, that'll be the next thing. If it should cycle though, I'm hoping. Like everybody that I talk to becoming dangerous, all the like troubleshooting videos I've watched, there's 3 things. Either your buffer's not working, or you got a high shelf lower receiver and it's not letting the lever come back. I'll have to take a Dremel and Dremel that out. But the guy told me, he said, what is your gun doing? I said, I get a 3-round burst, and then I get a light primer strike. He said, that's your buffer. He said, your buffer isn't heavy enough to do what it needs to do. He said, you need to upgrade the buffer. So I am not from Japan. I have family in Japan, but I am not. But he said, try the buffer. He said, well, when you take the gun and you function it, the trigger moves like it's supposed to in super safety mode and everything. It doesn't bind up. Everything functions like it's supposed to. So that's the thing that we were thinking. So it wasn't it's the first thing I'm going to do before I have to like get a Dremel tool and shave that back wall down. So I want to start with stuff like that before I start hacking my damn gun up. Or if I have to get a new shelf from Kurdistan, dang, hell yeah, man. Way from Kurdistan. If I do that, I'm going to try to find a low shelf Arrow upper receiver and just switch all the stuff from the Super Safety, the H2 buffer, all that shit into the Arrow lower, so it has a lower shelf. But they say, like a lot of guns, you can just drop that motherfucker in and it works flawlessly. Some guns just have to be modified, which mine probably did need a bigger buffer anyways. I just didn't know it because that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to Dremel my shit. Like I refuse, not my Stag. That gun is my baby. I'll just go get an Arrow lower with a low shelf. So, dude, I bet that shit would be fun too. Dude, that Gatling gun thing, that would be awesome. Yeah, I would never Dremel my shit. Everybody else too. Oh, the H2 will help. I'm like I said, man, I got that 3-round burst and then light primer strike. And every single person that has a Super Safety had that problem before they changed to an H2 buffer. Once you change to it, he said it can be any brand H2 buffer too. It doesn't matter. Well, you just bit Mama's tail. She growled at you because you bit her tail. But yeah, the buffer should help. And like I said, and then if it's still not functioning because of the shelf, I'll just get I took a Dremel on my 3. Holy shit. I mean,
If you trust yourself.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't have a Dremel tool, so I'm going to have to spend $150 on a Dremel. So I could just get a low shelf Arrow receiver, lower receiver, Arrow, and fucking put all the stuff in it. Because that's what I wanted to do anyways. I didn't want to modify the Stag Safety or anything. I prefer the H2 buffer system because it's just some... Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I probably should. How much? I should probably... If that doesn't work, that's what I'll do. I mean, but I got the BCM buffer, H2 buffer, so we'll see, That's all we can do. Just start with the stuff that I can fix, you know what I mean, without having to modify anything with the Dremel, because I won't. I'll just go get another receiver. They say Arrow makes lower shelf, lower receivers, so Colt doesn't make them anymore. Stag Arms doesn't make them. They're all high shelf, but mine was functioning, so we'll see. The guy said if it shot a 3-round burst, the shelf isn't the thing. He said you should buffer it because, like, he said if you shot it and it wouldn't have shot, but like semi-auto, even in that, he said then your shelf isn't doing what it's supposed to. He said being that you got a 3-round burst out of it before the light hammer strike, he said that told him, and he puts them in for a living. Like this dude has a video on YouTube, and I emailed him, and he emailed me back, and he was like, "Well, I can fix it if and I'm like, "No, but what?" Over the phone, he was like, he said the first thing he asked me, what buffer do you have in it? I said, just a stock one in the gun. He was like, no, you got to get the H2. So the tube is more half-inch longer, recoil spring fits in, and then a tungsten buffer, all 3 parts. We got no shit.
Good morning, Daddy.
Yeah, I was reading about that tungsten that shit works for the tungsten. Yeah, I just fucking A, man. I probably should have got one. But let's see what this does, because start there and then we'll go from there. Because if it doesn't work in this gun, like I said, and I have to Dremel it, I'm just going to buy another lower receiver. And I'll have to get to work for a couple weeks before I can do that. So, Frost Tech makes very nice lower. No shit. Is it low shelf? Got a low shelf in it? See, that's what I was going to do when I got it. Was I thought about it. I was like, man, what if I'm buying an AR-15?
Morning, Tower Guy.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's cool, too. Morning, Tower Guy. Put them on all my carbine length and suppress guns. No shit. Yeah, I got a carbine. Mine's a carbine. I got the carbine length buffer too, so even have complete builds. No shit. See, that's what I want to do. I want to get a lower and just build it myself. And I want a good lower though. Like I'm trying to get to that, buy once, cry once thing. Like just save up and buy something good, and then you ain't got to worry about it later down the road. I've done that so much to myself, buying just something to get something because I wanted to do it. And then you get it, and you're like, man, either A, it's not as fun because it's not working right, or B, I end up putting a whole bunch more money into it to make it what I want when I could have just put all that money at one time and bought what I want already built, like BCM or Daniel Defense or something, so I failed to understand between the hammer and the buffer. The hammer strikes the pin. Yeah, it's something with that buffer that makes that bolt do something in that, especially with the force resets. It's just something with it. The hammer comes up and hits the bolt and fires it, but the buffer is not doing something right. It's just not doing. It's something. It's like I said. Everybody ran, and I failed to see that. You know what I mean? Because of what the weight of the buffer. But I guess it's not throwing the bolt forward fast enough or something. I don't know, man. It just gives it a light hammer strike. Because I put brand new hammer springs and trigger springs in that gun. I didn't use the ones that were in mine. I bought a brand new kit and replaced all the springs in it because I wanted new springs for shooting that force reset. So I bought a $30 trigger kit and just took the springs off of all the hammer and the trigger and put on that. I put brand new springs on the trigger and brand new hammer springs. And I told the guy that too. So, hey, from Germany. Hey, man, how's it going, brother? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, see, that's the same. Yeah, Homestead, save. Yeah, I mean, I shoot them. The Frost Tech is not very forgiving and has a reset issue if your rhythm isn't perfect. Okay. Good rule of thumb: spend $1,000 on the bait. Yep. See, all my rifles were $1,000 or up. My Stag was $1,000 when I bought it. My Smith & Wesson wasn't, but I bought that from a buddy. It was a $1,000 rifle when it was brand new. Dude, I was showing Mama that today. So I got a Smith & Wesson, my AR-15. Ow. It's got a freaking Vortex Viper PST Gen 2 optic on it. It's $1,000 LPVO, and I don't even. It's on a $1,000 rifle. Like, so that's a good match. Like, that gun's got it. The only thing I've done to that gun's put an ambidextrous charging handle because I like those. Is everything else is stock. But I'm gonna, once I get the Stag to where I want it, I'm gonna start working on the Smith & Wesson. So, Jacob, what's up, brother? Left-handed Stag, haven't done much with it. No shit. Yeah, see, mine's not left-handed. Mine's right-handed Stag. But it's a really good one. Like, I love that gun. That thing is accurate as shit too, man. My tongue hurts again. I bit that motherfucker a minute ago.
This is like
Oh, she said, "Mama rock me like a real baby." She said, "Mama rock me like a real baby, Dad." She said, "This is very comfortable for me." Never built in. Oh yeah, like, see, I just started working on AR-15s with this trigger stuff, man. Usually I buy them. I mean, I can put a charging handle in and stuff like that. But as far as taking like buffers and stuff out, I've never done that. Never taken a trigger assembly out of an AR-15 or the hammer or the safety or any of that. It's a hell of a lot easier than I thought it would be. But I get it. It's a military rifle. You got to be able to fix it in the field. So, yeah, man, build one, brother. I mean, everybody, like, that's why I'm having Cajun build that 308. Just like, first off, I can tell he's putting all high-end shit, like Centurion barrel, a fucking Wilson Combat upper receiver. I'm not sure what lower receiver he's going to have. I know it's going to have a Geisley trigger in it, stuff like that. So, but it's way cheaper to let Cajun build it than it would be for me to. If I went out and bought that gun, it'd be $5,000-$6,000. So, but I got the optic that's going on that is a 1-to-12 Sig Tango. I'm buying it from Lee. I'm going to get that. That's going on the 308. So it's a 1-to-12. So I can reach out, especially with the 308. So that gun. And then a camo job. But that's how I get a lot of the optics I get to, man. I get buddies that buy them and then they either don't want them or they're not using them and I can get them. Because Lee upgraded from the Sig Tango 1-to-12 to an EOTech 1-to-12. I can't remember the name of it. Enchelon, maybe? It was expensive. I know that. It took him like a month of paychecks to get it. So, oh yeah, I can strip one down. Like, but I've never pulled anything like. And Twin's pretty freaking smart when it comes to guns. So, just watch a couple videos. It wasn't as bad. But you got to make sure everything goes back in, like it come out. So, it's not too bad. But and then thank you to Pat, because as soon as I got off here, he already had a video on his. He took a popsicle stick and took his buffer right back out, put it right back in. So it's like, damn, I thought I had to go get all these special tools and shit to do it. He's like, no, just this is what you did. So I'm just going to use a popsicle stick, push it out, change the buffer. And the day I get the buffer and get it changed out, I'm going right to the woods. Like, I'm on a mission to get the super safety to run like I saw these motherfuckers on YouTube and all these websites, man. Like, once that thing runs like it's supposed to, bro, that thing's going to be nasty. Like, I want it. Like, come on now. So I put all new trigger springs and hammer springs on, Randall, when I did the super safety. I didn't use the ones that were on the gun. I bought a kit, put all new springs in the gun. So the trigger spring and the hammer spring are all brand new. And I have a new buffer and the safety. So yeah, exactly. I didn't know that, dude. Like, I didn't know becoming dangerous. I mean, it's my fault. But I do now. But yeah, I was like, man, I got to get an armor's wrench to take it off. And everybody was like, no, Pat. Whenever we're like, no, dude, you can literally do it with your finger. Just press that little detent pin and it'll pop the buffer right out. I was like, Jesus Lord. So, yep. Yeah, I got a super safety, just 10 worst. Yep, just 10. Yep. Yeah, you'll get that one good, bro. You'll get it, man. And like I said, dude, if you don't know something, we got a bunch of people on here that know. So if one of us doesn't know, then YouTube doesn't know, then it probably doesn't need to be done. Or if you're the first one doing it, take a video of that shit and put it on YouTube for the next person that does it that needs help. You gonna lay down right here with Mama, please? Yeah. So that's cool. But yep, got that. I'm looking forward to the super safety thing, especially if it works like it's supposed to. And then if not, I'll just take it out, get my gun back to normal, and I'll buy a low shelf upper and then put it in that low shelf upper, which might end up happening anyway. Yeah, I know. Is that becoming that got me when I saw that? It's like, so all I had was a little small Phillips screwdriver, but it was perfect, exact size I needed to punch those pins out. You push them out, the trigger come right out. I looked at it, took everything out, put the new trigger and stuff in it, do it like I was supposed to, and I was like, man, within 20 minutes, I had the trigger out, the super safety in, and the gun put back together functioning. So mine was a pain, but I had to remove some material. Didn't see. That's what I'm worried about. But mine so far, I got a 3-round burst, Justin, and then I got a light primer strike. So the gun functions like it's supposed to, but that light primer strike is because I didn't have enough buffer. So I'm putting the H2 buffer in it, and we're going to try it again. If I have to remove material for it to work in my gun, I'm going to take it out of that gun, take the H2 buffer out, and I'm going to buy a low shelf arrow upper and put it in that. So my nose is itchy like hell.
Good morning, Top.
Top G, good morning, brother. Good morning. But yeah, like, so that is what I'll do. I don't want to hit that fucking thing with a Dremel and start removing stuff and whatnot. But it's wet here, brother. We got some like UK weather, rainy and damp and kind of miserable. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna remove the shit on that Stag. I like that gun too much, and there's nothing wrong with it to be removing shit like that. So just to get that super safety to work. Oh, she finally passed out. But no, and they say arrow, something you got to just look. I'd have to go to like a gun show or something and look at the lower I want to buy to make sure it was right. So yeah, we damn sure did, brother. You can have it back whenever you're ready. My damn nose is
For real.
8.3 is what I've been told it needs. I just took the carbon buffer off, put the buffer in and work. See, they said H2, the one I saw, H2 or H3, it has to be a heavy, and you got to have a full auto bolt carrier group, which my gun does. But yeah, the H2 they said would work in mine. So us too, brother. Thank you, bro. Have a good one, brother.
Be safe.
He said, boss man is yelling. Have a good one, man. But yeah, they said H2 or H3, but I'm going to go with the H2, and then we'll see. But like I said, I got a 3-round burst out of her, and then a light hammer strike. So it was lower. So with it doing that, if going up to the H2, it should work in my gun. So Dremel is the last thing to use. Usually a file or stone at the parts removal is working. So it's the shelf. So where your safety is, it's the shelf right here where the bolt comes across. That little shelf behind the trigger. It's got a lever, and that lever has to be able to go back far enough to do what it's got to do with the bolt carrier. So it blocks that trigger from grabbing to locking. It slams. So I could probably file it, but like I said, I'm just going to get a low shelf. It is great, dude. It is great. It is bigger, lighter. It feels better. It's just the canvas isn't ripping. Like, it's just way better, man.
Right now it's dirty.
That's badass, dude. Hell yeah. Homestead. Hell yeah. Yeah, right now it's just dirty because it's been raining. We haven't had a chance to get out and clean and stuff, so we usually keep it. We keep it immaculate. It's not dirty, but it's not like
Mama
mine.
nuts.
Yeah, my nose is driving me nuts. It's got to be cats because I ain't been like this in a long time. My nose itching and hacking, but I love it.
She cannot get coming.
Come here. You want to get down your brother and sisters? Well, come here, baby. Come here. What's the matter with the girl? She said, I want
Oh,
you to know.
glory. It is driving me.
Yeah. Ours is, it's the floor. We got to whiten it only on the floor and having to walk in and out with all the mud and shit. I don't have the money to get a rug to put in the front door yet, but Friday, hopefully Friday, this dude told me, he was like, man, he said, you'll be starting Friday. He had to give the guy a couple days to get in and see what's going on, and then he'll let me get in. So he said, if he don't work you Friday, I'll work you Friday because I just need to make some money. Something. He said, why everybody else wants
Oh,
to.
dang, that's cold.
Man, I wish I'd have been there, bro. You know I'd have helped
I
you.
would have been out there helping.
Hell yeah, I love building chicken coops and stuff. But I'll just pray for me on this fucking that binary tree. That damn super safety is fucking with me though. But
Oh, that's exactly how ours look right now.
Yeah, exactly. We got to mop it. We mop it every day. But what Twin wants to do is I want to get some rugs from Dollar General and just you can get them and just lay them in here. That way I ain't got to worry about it. Because I try to keep, we got rugs and stuff in front of the door out there, but it's so muddy and shit, man. You can't help it. Yeah, it's a swamp here too, brother. It rained all fucking day and all night. And one day, last night about 2 a.m, it woke me up because I was like, damn, I come out of that deep sleep with that Benadryl and aligned. Yeah, they give me a block to align it. It's got a little centering block that I put in it, Randall. So, hell yeah. Yeah, exactly what we need to do. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's got a centering block, Randall, where you can center it in there. So it works. Like I said, it works. It's just that 3-round burst and light hammer strike in every single place that I've talked to or watched said if you're not running that H2 buffer, you're going to get a 3-round burst and a light hammer strike. So he said if you get that, that's the only thing you need to replace. He said, but after that, if it's not working, you got to remove material on the shelf because it's a high shelf and it's not letting that arm go back. You got to remove enough to where it can set that arm back. But when I use mine, just magazine, clear the chamber, and you put it in super safe mode and you pull the trigger back and rack the bolt yourself, it does exactly like it's supposed to. It doesn't grab and the trigger moves just like it's supposed to. Whatever that buffer isn't doing to fire that hammer off is giving me a light hammer strike. Huh, I know, I've never had that one. Never had that. I mean, it might be good to look into too. I wish you're not that far away. I just need to load all my shit that needs work and bring it to you, brother. The gun safe would be freaking near empty.
Oh, glory, that's my dream.
Exactly, bro.
Wraparound porch.
Pat, what's up, brother? Hell yeah, man. I can stand up in this one too. I can stand up in the other one, but this one's got a little tiny more headroom than the other one. So, hell yeah, I love it. Thank you for that video too, Pat. As soon as that buffer comes in, man, I'm gonna get that joker in there and get up to the woods because I don't shoot it out here in the yard. I go to the woods, way down in the woods. We got you know the dead tree? I showed y'all that dead big ass tree that fell. We go down there and shoot over there. It's far enough away from the house and deep enough in the woods where you ain't gonna hear it. So, what are you doing? You're just smacking your phone. But I hope it works. And if not, then I go back to square one and get another fucking lower. I'll just get a lower from somewhere for a couple $100 and go from there. Pin profusion. All right. How do you do that, Randall? Just push it in and see how far it comes out. I can do that. Because it shoots perfect in semi-auto. When I flip it over in semi-auto, it fires every time. Just when you put that super, it just... Yeah, hell yeah. There's no more smoking in the garage. Hell yeah. Get a man cave. That's what I want. I want a freaking building just so I can do my YouTube stuff in. I want a desk and a nice chair. My tripod stuff. I can put my flags up. I can put shit. I got a bunch of old military surplus and I got a big patch collection I want to put on Velcro and like put on the wall. But oh, That's what I'd love to do, man. Call it the hooch. Put camo netting on the ceiling. Have some lights, nice lights. Have my stereo in there and shit. I can go in there and work on my gear and do all twins stuff. Sounds like it's internal to the new device to me. I'm gonna check it out. We'll try it with the buffer. So, have you seen the Hoffman Super Safety, Randall? It's like so. Light Fighter's got a forced reset trigger, but it's the whole trigger group. You just drop it in and shoot. Mine replaces the safety. So it's the safety comes through and it's got these little grooves cut in it in 3 different spots. One is for safe. Push it all the way. You push all the way over, it goes unsafe. You push it all the way back the other way, it's single shot. And if you center the safety, it's when that little lever forces the reset. So it works. I should have just bucked up and fucking bought one from like Light Fighters got. Like you just drop the trigger in, put the 2 pins in, and it shoots. But yes, so mine, the best. So it stock AR-15 trigger, but you have to have a little bit of the back of the trigger assembly has to be removed, and one has to be like polished really, really good to fit this little. And you have to the detent pin that goes in the handle. It has to be rounded. You get the new safety and a little lever, and the lever fits in. It's like a groove cut all the way across, and it fits in there. So when you push it, it pulls that lever for single action. Then you push it over this way, it blocks it into safe, and then when you put it in the middle, it's when it lets that little lever moves back and forth, and it catches the trigger and stuff to make it to where it resets the trigger. It doesn't allow it to lock. So it's complicated, but it's not. It's like it's really simple, but they just said it has to have a strong buffer in it, a heavier buffer, and then to make all that shit work so much. But check it out, Randall. Look it up on a video and watch it. Like you'll see, it's kind of wild, man, how they made it. Because man, everybody thinks, well, it's a super safety. Oh, you got a whole trigger assembly. I didn't. I had to have a modified trigger and then the safety. That's why it was only $120, $110 plus $10 for shipping. So it came in a little bag, you know, but I bought it with the trigger because a lot of people just bought the safety. They had to take a Dremel and fix their trigger. So mine, they did that from the factory. So I didn't have to. See,
What's up, Patty?
Yeah, check it out, man. I wish you could see the rifle. If I could get you to the rifle, that way you could open it up and see it. You could probably figure it out right there. But like I said, I'm going to start with the buffer, see how that works, and then I'll go from either taking it back out, making my gun back stock, and then using that in a lower that I don't have to have any Dremel work or file work done to the back. Because I can get a low shelf lower receiver. I just have to find one. So you can buy them. I know they say a lot of Arrows are like that, low shelf stuff. So, hey, what's up, Fatty West Side, my brother? Ain't seen you in a while, bro. Been a long time since we chatted. But yeah, we'll start with H2 buffer, see how that works, and then we'll go. But yeah, definitely, Randall, check a video out on how it works and watch some of the videos of how they shoot. And then, because I'll be picking your brain more because you're my buddy, my gunsmith. So if we have anybody like that, I need questions. I usually ask him. So, dude, that would be dope too, Glory. I'd love to have it underground. All right, I'll check it out, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll get up on there when I get off my live chat. How you been, brother? You doing good? I've been watching your stuff, man. Man, my channel's jumping right now, brother. It's freaking growing, man. It seems like every day I get 1 or 2 subscribers, and I am so grateful for that. My watch hours are about almost to 3,000. I'm at like 2,700 watch hours probably. So we're getting there. I'm letting it go. Hey, that's all we can do, brother. That's all we freaking can do. Best we can, man. With what we got, too. Hell yeah, dude. Wouldn't it be badass to have a fucking underground bunker? If I could do my hooch, the YouTube studio, as an underground bunker, that would be fucking dope. You all right, Mom? That would be dope as shit.
I would love to have an underground.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying, man. I want them big numbers like you got, homie.
Here's dreaming kicking in.
Oh, look. He's man. I run it. I need
Bad.
another Benadryl, man. I don't feel fucking good at all.
Where did you put them?
I don't over there somewhere. I'll get one after the live chat. We're gonna do it in an hour because I don't feel good. I just want to get on and tell everybody the good news. Yeah. Yeah, because you put that bitch down there, it'll rust. I'd pour concrete and put rebar reinforcements in it is what I would do. And then have a big concrete slab, pour the concrete, have concrete all the way around, a couple foot thick, because that'll help with radiation too. Have y'all ever seen like the Atlas bunkers and shit? I mean, they have them, but you just need the basics of bathroom, air intake bathroom. I've done the AG course of Mexican parts. Wouldn't care to clean the room, but it's a constant. It is, dude. And I'm learning. I want to be able to fix every gun I own. Like, that's why I bought spare parts kits for the AR, because if it starts breaking or wearing out, I have it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm excited to start, man. I am so tired of sitting around this bitch. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Fuck him, then. No, fuck that. I could build a bunker. Like, I ain't even... That's fucked up that they do that. Have a good day, Justin. And thanks for the good luck, Justin. Brother. I'll be on tomorrow, too, guys. We'll try to get one on early. I know some people were getting up early to get on and see us, but we didn't get on until like fucking almost 10 o'clock, so... Mama she didn't get back till 8:30, almost 9, and then by the time she got here, we had puppies to clean up and freaking feed. I fed them when she was gone, cleaned up. I started cleaning, and then we finished it up. We had to fix the chicken coop.
Oh, dang, Glory.
Hell yeah, dude. So I just put a super safety in my stag, Fatty, and I'm waiting on the H2 buffer. It's not working without the H2 buffer right. So, but yeah, that was fun too, man. Hell yeah. I didn't lose any springs or anything, but it just took me a minute to get everything back in, because you got to have, like, you should have 5 hands trying to do that shit, man, because you got to push this down while you try to push this pin through to grab this hammer, and the springs are pushing up on it, and you're like, the fucking holes aren't lining up, man, like, ah! And I told Mama, I said, please just go to the store to get me a beer. And when she come back, the gun was working. I was like, shoo. Hell, y'all have to check that out. Yep. Yeah, so that's mine. I got a 3-round burst, and then it light primer struck. So the round didn't eject, so I had to jack it back out. Once I did that, did another 3-round burst, another light primer strike. And after I told the guy, he said, you got to put an H2 buffer in it. So I got one in the mail coming. One of my loyal listeners helped me with that yesterday. So yeah, honestly, I probably am going to change all my buffers to H2 buffers, just because it's better. They're just better. You know what I mean? It wouldn't hurt my Smith & Wesson to have one either, you know? So I try to upgrade the little things like that I can on that rifle. I got my Stag is the one that's got the most modifications. Got the super safety, it'll have the H2 buffer, the Wilson Combat ambidextrous charging handle, Magpul grip, Magpul stock. So that's my baby. Yep. Heavyweight. Plus, you also does yours have the full auto bolt carrier group? Make sure it has that too. My Smith & Wesson doesn't have it. It's got the semi-automatic bolt carrier group, but the one in my Stag is a full auto. It just like one is just cut, like you got the cut in it. One goes way up farther, one doesn't, and it's got a little shelf. Oh hell yeah, I took a 1911 apart one time and lost a spring like that. I'm using them. Oh hell yeah, dude. Randall, that would be fucking dope for that thing, then. That would be dope for that super safety. But yeah, I'm trying to do a video on it, Fatty. I went up there with intentions of shooting it and hoping it worked, but I kind of knew it wasn't going to, because I didn't have the H2 buffer, but I was hoping maybe that my Stag was a little bit, since it already had the full auto bolt carrier group and shit like that, maybe it was upgraded a little, but it's good enough.
Later, Glory.
Have a good one, Glory. Yeah, we're going to jump off here in a minute anyways, guys, because Twin ain't feeling good today. I'm about to go hit that freaking bed right there and watch a little shit. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'm going to get one for the Smith & Wesson. Once the Stag is done, which all I got to do is get the super safety running, and she's done. Then I'm going to switch to the Smith & Wesson, get the H2 buffer for it. I don't know if I'm going to put a Hoffman in. I might just keep it like it is, semi-automatic. Just keep the one. If I want, I can always switch the lowers out if I want to. But I'm going to get a full auto bolt carrier group for it, and it's already got the ambidextrous charging handle. And then I'm going to leave that LPVO on that, and then I'm getting a 308 built once I get back to work. And I've got a Sig Tango 1-12 I'm putting on it, but I'm going to put a red dot back on Mama's Smith & Wesson, and I'm going to take the LPVO and put it on my rifle. So I hope so. But yeah, got to have the full auto. But guys, I hate to cut it short, but Twin is not feeling good. My allergies are kicking my ass, and I don't feel good. I'm taking Benadryl, and I'm gonna go over there and lay down for a little bit. So I'm gonna say a quick prayer, and then we'll jump off. Dear Lord, please watch over my blue crew. Please help me make it through these allergies, and please let this new job work out for Twin. Also, please keep your hand on Robert Ham's wife and all my friends and family that are sick and dealing with things. Just please keep your hand on us and keep us in the straight and narrow path that we must follow to follow your love. Amen. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully Twin can get over this freaking allergy shit. But I love you guys. Y'all stay safe. Always forward.